So when it comes to you like to keep yourself safe. And it's not just you, it's also your family and your personal property. But judging by this article today from London, well, it turns out that our capital city is more dangerous than ever. Because it says a record 116,000 mobile phones were stolen in the capital last year. And that's not the worst part of the article either. You would think that that is. You know, the most phones ever reported stolen. You'd like to think that's the worst bit. But it says that only 169 suspects were charged by the police. And that really is insane. 116,000 recorded crimes. And only 169 suspects. Unless these people are robbing like 1,000 phones each. I really don't think that's going to be the case. Because it's one of those things where the police seem to be more interested in other sorts of crimes. Like lesser crimes, speech crimes and thought crimes. And standing outside of a hotel. You know, those sorts of crimes. Not actual ones where it has actual victims. For those, apparently they just don't care. And it says that it was more than 50% higher than the total recorded in 2017. When mobile phone thefts in London stood at 77,000. So it's gone from 77,000 to 116,000. You got to admit, that is quite a jump. And I think most of it is to do with the types of people that we've let into the country. And as you may know, I went to London quite recently. All of the footage that you're looking at on screen, I recorded myself. And I'll put a picture up of the trousers that I wore on the day. They're covered in zips, like all of them. In fact, I say in a future video that's out in a few days. If these people wanted to mug me, like if they wanted to take my phone, my camera, my keys or my cards, I was saying in the video that they would honestly have to take my trousers. They would literally have to steal the trousers that I'm in. They're covered in zips. They can't get to the items. And at that point in time, they better hope they can outrun me. Just running down the street, streamlined, aerodynamic. If I catch up with them, that's bad news. That's bad news. I'll leave that, you know. Don't try and take my stuff. That's all I can say. I really do think it's a good strategy for going to the cities. But 116,000 mobile phones. That is far too many. I'd say point number 1 is that the police need to take this more seriously. Point number 2 is the general public need to take it more seriously as well. They need to get some good trousers. Or at least hold on to their phones a bit harder. I know that's tough when someone's going down the street on a bike. But just try to take it out your pocket as little as you can. I know that's difficult. But also, I think the government's to blame as well. Because they're the one letting these people in. And they're the ones not even bothering to charge them. And if you enjoyed this daily Clown World video, then you gotta make sure you're subscribed. We're on the path to 100,000, and you can only imagine how much information we can spread.
This country has gone crazy.